Cybernation Uncensored.
Hey, we're officially live. Everyone should be able to see us and hear us now. Everyone say hello. Let's check those mics.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hi.
Ahoy.
All right, everyone looks and sounds good to me. Chat, let us know if anyone's frozen or muted. Along the way, we'll get that fixed because sometimes little glitches happen when we stream. And yeah, this is our weekly Cyberpunk Red team. Gutter Rats, a team of baddies basically running around Night City trying to fill their pockets while not giving a fuck about anyone else but themselves. Yeah, we'll jump right into today's session after I just give a couple little shout outs and introductions. First off, I want to give a shout out to those on Patreon that are basically pouring fuel on the fire here at Cybernation Uncensored, as well as our players and everyone that's in support. So shout out to Alex Maxwell, Nicholas, aka the King Square, Renegade 420, Anthony Rogers, The Land of Wolves, Terrafan, Rufio, rest in peace, brother, PWB, Craghorst, and Insanity, Vulpus Fox, Noland North, Maddie V, and Shig. And yeah, like I said, this is our weekly Cyberpunk Red baddies team, the Gutter Rats. We have already had our session 0, our session 1, session 2, basically making the home base, making the plan, and today we dive into session 3 called the HONEYPOT. So I recommend everyone check out Cybernation Uncensored on YouTube so you can catch up on all the previous sessions, so you meet the players, the characters, all that stuff. I am the game master here, GM Rob Mulligan. I'm also the founder of Cybernation Uncensored, and I would appreciate your support. Subscribe, follow anywhere you see Cybernation Uncensored on social media. Also, I just put the Patreon link in the chat. Anyone watching the VOD, it's just patreon.com/Cybernation Uncensored. Show us some love there. We would really appreciate it. So yeah, this team is basically a team of baddies played by Alex, who's playing Wolfman, the Nomad, Matty V, who's playing Detective Leon, the Lawman Nomad, Vulpus Vox playing Toymaker, the Tech Nomad, Nolan North playing Nox, the Solo, and Shig playing Stina, the Solo Medtech. So yeah, you see we got some multi-classing here. Should be some fun diving in. The team has a home base, like I said, and that's where we will start off with the team at their home base. I'm going to get some Sirenscape sounds going, just kind of put us out on the streets of Night City, right outside of the city, considering the home base is, kind of in the Badlands, right outside the city. But the team's together. You have the plan. You've already kind of forged up the vehicle, if I'm not mistaken, to look like, who was it? The Steel Vaqueros. Yeah, the Steel Vaqueros. And you did an amazing role there. I think Toymaker did that. Let me step into that character overlay as the players drop themselves and dive into their characters. But Toymaker basically forged that up to look just like it. I mean, the DV was incredible. I think Detective Leon mentioned before, you got to be careful getting too drunk tonight because you might forget where you parked the car because you literally might trick yourself with that level of foraging. You might not recognize the sex mobile. But yeah, the team's together at the home base. You have the plan. You know what you're going to do. I'll let you kind of take it from here. You're all kind of winding down. It's the start of your Friday. It's the weekend, and, you know, Detective Leon's off. Nobody else has any gigs. It's time to start the plan. I'll let y'all take it from here.
Yep. Well, I've renamed the car just for this engagement. We don't want the name of your car out there, obviously. So we will rename the car to Dumpster Humster or Dumpster Humper.
Love it.
Dumpster Humper. Okay.
Okay, although Dumpster Humster was also pretty great too, but it's
after a
good.
few cans of Crush, it'll be all the above, I'm sure.
Hey, we're going out with style, man.
If it was
Fuck you to the world.
That is the most beautiful and cursed name I've ever seen on the side of a vehicle.
I definitely, because it has like the combat plow on the front, going with like the Steel of a Crow's look. I imagine he's got like big old longhorns like spray painted on the on the combat plow. This is going to be.
I could definitely see that happening.
So cursed. I love it.
Oh yeah.
So we should probably go over the plan one more time as we're coming in here.
All right, yeah, we should plan. Yes, we should get to the beautiful planning part. I just like flip over one of the party tables, knock a bunch of shit off, because you know we don't have a fancy hollow screen yet.
You're kicking it old school.
We can work in a dirt box. It's fine. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be this rock right here, and I'll put it down on the floor in like a little square where we can plan.
Exactly.
Wolfman going to the assorted cans on the ground, like, oh, it's.
Just
Hit the bar, and we're gonna keep an eye out. We're looking for Militech boys. This is where they like to spend their weeks off when they're sewing, when they're on leave. This is the place they go. Usually, about 4 a.m. is when the MPs come down to the base to go bust heads and bring boys home. We got a hit before that. We got to hit, we got to schmooze, we got to find out the highest ranking asshole we can get, and then bam, that's when we bring in the honeypot. As I bring up like the profile for the honeypot that I'll be using, I got a lady of the evening that I know professionally. Sophia Fatale, lean, attractive, and filled with hallucinatory pheromones that'll rewire your brain and make you stop thinking. She lures
Just
the
you,
guy.
though?
Pardon?
just you though?
Well, I mean, many people know her professionally. I don't have that kind of money. I'll get there once again, but one
Always
thing
good
at
to
a
have
time.
Always good to have a yonder star to strive for.
Exactly, my friend. So, we get this guy into the honeypot, she lures him, we jump him, and then we start pumping him for intel. Right, maybe a different gesture for that. We start pumping him for intel.
And either works for me. Am I wearing the mesh tank top and the Daisy Dukes? Am I going as a holdout if they don't swing
guys,
yonder or what?
Yeah, I mean, you never can tell with these guys. They kind of swing all over the place. Hell, it may take both of them.
Well, he'll be a Plan B Honey Potter at the very least. This is how he'll fit in. This crowd gets pretty sexy after dark.
Okay.
It's full of young, horny soldiers and all the night crawlers who want to take advantage of them.
As long as I can punch someone, I am good. That's all I want.
Nice. when I yell Aardvark, that is the safe word. You can come in and rescue me, the dashing damsel.
Yes, because you're a
Correct.
small man who needs rescuing.
All right, thank you so much,
Wow.
Mima.
Wow.
And
We don't
Stina,
need to pick on them.
if you don't punch anybody at the bar,
I will
we'll
punch
include-
you.
Or
You're a
we
good
can include
punching bag.
punching as part of the interrogation.
It's a great idea.
I'll still keep you, Isabel.
Okay.
Do it right.
so-
If we do it right, they'll think the worst case scenario. If anybody investigates, they'll think that the Vaqueros did it.
What
So-
could possibly go wrong?
Those feel like some of the most infamous last words for their friendo.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
I guess who's calling up this lady friend of yours? Sorry, this joy toy, as you put it professionally.
I'll give her a ring on the hollow and see if she's up for a gig.
Excellent. And Stenna and Wolfman, Toymaker, and I guess we should go check out this bar, scope it out, see what's around.
You guys do some scoping around. I'll get the honeypot and I'm going to raid the evidence locker to see if I can find some little vaquero trinkets that'll help sell the tale just to be safe.
Yeah, I'm definitely going over the tune in this car too. Before we take it out, just to make sure everything's where it needs to be.
Have at it.
Yeah. So, are you guys all going together, or are you guys splitting up? And then who's driving what? Like, how are you guys traveling?
Well, I'll probably, so when I go to the evidence locker, I'm just going to do that in like my beat up last model patrol car, just because that'll have an easier time getting into the parking lot.
I'll ride with the Toymaker if he's taking the dumpster humper, as we like to call it now.
Well, I'm going with Wolfman.
As Toymaker can doll up and fine tune my wheels as much as he likes. I trust him with my hardware, but I'm the one that drives.
Oh, yeah, you don't want me driving.
Until such a point, my hands are somehow occupado. I'm the only one who sits behind the wheel.
Okay. Yeah.
But I've got room for all y'all in the back of the Humpster.
Yeah, so we'll. What I'm hearing is everybody will get together in the dumpster humper and head over to the nightclub Neon Reigns to kind of scope that out while Detective Leon makes a pit stop at his precinct, the evidence locker, just to see if there's any possible other things that you can leave to throw off the scent. And while doing that, also giving a call on his agent to Sophia Fatale. Am I catching that plan right?
You got it right, Mr. Game Master.
All right. Well, sounds good. Everyone heads out. We'll say the team hops into the dumpster humper and heads out to the club Neon Reigns, which is basically a nightclub. Like the front room basically has live acts or synth pop and things like that. And then there's a back room kind of where solo types, Militech types go to chill out and hang. Unlike Forlorn Dopes, they're not really there to get hired, but more to wind down and mingle a little bit and just kind of chill out. But yeah, you make your way over there to the club. And as you're cutting through Night City, normal traffic. Normal red smoggy weather, no blood rain luckily today, and let me bring up where we are here. Give me 1 second. Okay, cool. Neon Reigns is over there in Haywood, in Santo Domingo, Haywood area. And your precinct is in the Glen, Detective Leon. So little opposite ends of kind of the south side of the city. But you all head out. We'll say Detective Leon, we'll get to you first because you're making a call to Sophia Fatale on your way to the precinct while the rest are making their way to the club. So, yeah, you hop on your agent, you make the call. Within just a few rings, Sophia Fatale answers the phone. Oh, Mr. Detective, giving me a call. It's been a while, though. I take it you heard of the deals, right? But first off, Nomad Style, the High Rider, the Neural Jack, normal rates, all right? The Night Market Nasty, the Dirty Santo Domingo, Tiger Mantis, the Meat Hook, and the Data Spike, and the Redline Reamer, all 50% off. So just let me know.
Hey, well, I know what I'm doing later tonight after this mission's done, but, my dear, I was wondering if you might be able to help me out with a little job investigation I got going on. I'm doing a honeypot, and you're the sweetest pot of honey I ever did meet.
Oh, geez, another gig. Well, okay, that's not my type of gig. You know what happened last time. But what's the pay? What do I get? What's up?
Well, I know a normal night with a lady of the evening is around 200 clams, but... about 100 clams. I'll feed you 200. And I'll even buy you drinks. We're going down to this real swanky place where all the soldier boys hang out.
Oh, okay.
I need you to just lure them into a spot, and then my droogs take care of the rest.
Oh, okay. Well, you know I love a man in a uniform, so the Militech types is perfect. Yeah, just send me the address. Send me where we're going. I'll meet you there. When are you going to be there?
All right, I got to stop at the evidence locker for some party supplies, but Slater, the address on the hollow, of course, while driving. You know, if I see a pedestrian get too close, I just hit the red blues. And then just send you, here's the weirdos I'll be working with. They're your cover.
Oh, okay.
If anything gets fucked, they'll unfuck it.
Okay. I'll meet you there. Neon Reigns. Okay, I'll meet you there. Yeah, she hangs up. She got the address. She said she'll meet you there. Sounds like she's in. Just got to pay her a little bit, maybe buy her a drink. The rest of you, yeah, you're on your way to the club. You're heading through Night City. And just to streamline, you make your way up to Haywood, Santo Domingo. You're about a block away from it, but just as you kind of enter the district, the first thing you notice are a ton of cops in the area. It looks like on one side of the road they're fighting some type of like booster gang or something. You see some others just speed kind of like parallel across the intersection, tearing off down a couple blocks. There's obviously some shit going on in Santo Domingo, Haywood. You're vaguely remembering something from the Scream sheet of cops and gangs getting into it in this district. So there's definitely some heated presence going on in this district. But as you kind of make your way through and avoid the red and blues and the crazy traffic from all the hype and the stray bullets going on, you make your way over to the club. You can see it maybe a half a block up as you get up to the block, and there is a ton of cars parked out front. It looks like it's having some type of event in the front room tonight. It says, Friday night. You can see the neon lights kind of flashing. You know that, it's either like synth pop or something, but they do have live gigs sometimes. So it seems like that maybe is what's going on tonight.
Can I take a look around to see if there's any obvious back entrances?
Absolutely.
Just without like going too far around it, just kind of like peek around and just see, take a look at that.
Yeah, you want to do a drive-by and look, or you guys want to park, get out, and get a better look? What do you guys want to do?
Yeah.
Let's do a quick drive-by. I want to get a good look at their security before we get in there.
We can do a drive-by, and if we need to get a closer look, I can always pull into a parking spot.
Yeah, sure. You drive by. Let's get Toymaker, Knox, and Stina to give me a perception while Wolfman's driving. And
oh my goodness, what?
Wolfman, why don't you give me a drive land vehicle too?
Hell yeah. 25.
Nice. Yeah, you just barely dodged a row of about 3 NCPD cop cars tearing through with their lights on, like not even waiting for people to get out of the way. You see them like hitting cars out of the way as they're tearing down through. You just like dodged it and swerved a little bit. almost hit you.
I accidentally did a double roll, but my first roll was an 18.
Oh, okay, let me check that out. Okay, yeah, yeah. Nobody's really noticing much except for Knox. Knox, you know, the rest of you notice huge crowd, lots of people coming and going. It's hard to tell who's security, who's a fan, what exactly is going on. There's obviously some type of event going on. But as you go through Knox, you notice the typical like two beefy, juiced up bouncer types out front. It looks like they have some type of like stun baton. No major like guns or bladed weapons in view. Like you're clearly seeing some stun batons and just meathead styles at the front, frisking, checking IDs. Huge line of people going in. Yeah, you don't notice any other type of entrance. There is an alley down one side, and on the other side it's connected to some type of restaurant. But yeah, you'd have to get out and get a closer look probably. But you at least can see the security in the front and all that, yeah.
I'd like to relay this information over to the crew. Like, you know, hey, we got typical security bouncers front and maybe potential alley entry.
You mean to just pull up somewhere so you can get a closer look on foot?
Well, I mean, we're gonna have to get in.
Let's just, you know, I use the combat plow, just kind of like nudge the little like, you know, lunchbox my mile card out to make room.
Yeah. Nice, yeah.
Move the Mini Cooper with the plow.
Yeah.
He made room for a parallel park. You pulled it off. And yeah, you pull in as everyone gets out to now, you know, maybe try to go attempt to get a closer look. Everyone think about kind of what they want to do, where they want to go, and what they want to look for. And while you think about that, let's go back over to Detective Leon, who parks at the precinct in the Glen District. And yeah, normal weekend. It looks pretty busy. You can see some of your fellow officers and detectives kind of, you know, taking people into the place in handcuffs, coming out, hopping in vehicles, just active as usual. As you enter the building, you see Officer Jake, who's usually right there at the front desk. He looks up and, Leon, you're usually off this weekend. What brings you in?
Just checking out some stuff. For a case I got working on, and left a couple things in my desk. I hear your boys are having a fuck of a time out in Haywood right now.
Oh yeah, tons of bullshit going on there. What case you got?
Some drugs, some club stuff. It's been a long time. I'm just trying to remember. There are these vaquero punks I've been trying to nail for a while. I don't like the way they keep thumbing our noses at us, thinking they're all better than us with their nomad, free-loving ways. I don't know why they can't just have a room key party like normal people. See you Thursday, by the way, Jonesy.
Okay. Yeah, give me a persuasion.
All right, let me find that persuasion skill.
Like that little see you Thursday, Johnson. That was really good.
Harsh, I love it.
There we go. Using an 18's worth of social lube.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you just... Oh, okay. Good luck with that. Yeah, see you Thursday. And, yeah, if you need any help, I'm here.
You got it, man. Stay safe tonight.
Yeah, and avoid Haywood, man. Those rolling blackouts and gang shit, man. It's going to be hell.
All right, I'll keep a note of that as I make my way down into the evidence stasheries. And
Yeah.
just looking for any kind of, like... I'll say, like, effects of steel of, like, some vaqueros. It could be, like... Maybe a hat, a torn-off patch, some little trinkets.
Yeah, give me a 1d10. Let me know if it's under your luck stat.
All right. It's a good thing that luck stat refreshes.
Yeah.
Well, with an 8 luck, I got a 2.
Nice, yeah. Yeah, you find steel vaqueros vest jacket with their emblem on it and everything, and this was lined to line it with synth coke. It was used for some drug trafficking, and you actually have a few of those that they were used to kind of drug mule. And we'll say, what was the other thing you mentioned? A hat or something?
Yeah, just either like a cap or like
we'll say there's a cap too.
Patch or something.
Yeah, we'll say there's a cap with a patch on the side. As well as like those 3 drug mule vests, but you got plenty of vaquero stuff to work with. Yeah.
All right, I'll grab one of the drug mule vests because that way there's still 2 for a case. But I'll do like a little. I'll make sure that they haven't that the evidence guys haven't missed any of the China white that's in there, and if they haven't, then I'll take some China white before I get back in the car.
Oh, absolutely. There's a lot there. I'm sure you can take some. I'm sure it's been weighed, but I'm also sure that you can probably sneak some out of there.
All right.
Can I call Mr. Detective?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna holophone you real quick. Man, I just thought of something. Just given my background in the military, you think you could bring like maybe 2 or 3 thermal blankets with you too? Some of those rescue blankets you guys keep.
I don't know what your plan is, Wolf Baby. No, wait, hold on. This ain't Wolf Baby. My numbers are all messed up.
Man.
Toy Man, horrible rabbit thing. That's what I got to save to ask.
I'm thinking makeshift Faraday bag we can throw them into. Just bring some duct tape and some thermal blankets.
All right, I like the way you feel. Plus, that way we can whack them all day and it doesn't leave any bruises. Ran out of oranges and socks.
Showing up on radar.
Yeah. I'll grab some of those blankets. We always got tons of them for, I don't know, all the cyber psycho kids or...
I know, you guys are into some really dark shit over there.
You see a lot of bad things, man. We're the thin blue line. Without us, this whole town would turn into a blood. Oh, yeah, that's where the cocaine is.
I'm just going to sit there and look at my phone, just kind of shake my head as I just look at it. Okay,
Yeah.
dude.
You know what?
Yeah.
Yeah, this corpo guy don't need his belt anymore. Look at that. Perfect fit. Probably synth leather. Yeah. I don't think we need this guy's belt. They already took his face.
Click.
Oh, shit, you're still here.
Nice. And yeah, you've got the thermal blankets. You're able to grab a handful of those. You've got some of the evidence to throw the scent off, and you're able to get back in the vehicle and kind of head out to the club to meet up with the rest of the team now. So you got to make your way across the city to get out there. In the meantime, back over to the team, you make a park, and you're standing outside of the dumpster humper. What's everyone's plan? I'll let y'all talk to each other and figure out how you want to check it out.
By the alley entrance first, you want to, get all with the bouncers out front.
Well, I mean, let's
Bat my
see what our
eyelashes.
tactical person can come up with, as well as we come up here, because if shit hits the fan, I'm kind of dependent on following her.
I mean, the classic Doc's move of be polite, be efficient, have a plan to kill everyone you meet.
Correct.
Right now we just hopped out of the van. They don't know us. Let's hop inside. Let's see what's around. We just go through the front. Might want to cover our faces with something. I don't know. Did you guys bring anything?
Nope.
I'm wearing it.
Okay. So let's make a. Hop back into the van. Is there anything in the van that can be used to make some kind of head concealer?
It's probably some bandanas and a sort
I'm
of
wearing one. I'll just use my bandana to cover up.
There you go.
It's probably a few bandanas and some greasy rags.
Given my brother's propensity for weird stuff, I'm pretty sure you could scour the floor and make a Mercumer.
just do the Furiosa thing, just take a bunch of axle grease and just.
It's thin, right? I look at how we're dressed and I get some grease and just put it on my face.
I'm wearing my extra tight Daisy Duke, so hopefully they're gonna be looking anywhere but my face.
I'm just trying to figure out where your meat and 2 veg went in that thing. That just scares the hell out of me.
It's called the abdominal vacuum. You just go.
Yeah. You worry me, brother.
But yeah, you're able to at least put on some bandanas, rags, tie it up, put on some, one of you slaps on the grease, wears the hoodie up. You're changing your look a little bit. You're making it to where it's not so obvious that you can see your faces, to avoid camera catching your just normal look. So yeah, absolutely, you can do that. What about what does everybody want to do as far as scoping out the place, and checking it out? Are you going in, checking out the outside, all going together? What's everyone want to do?
I presume want to go in and not
Spread
so much.
out inside.
Yeah, yes, quasi scatter. Work the wings and see if if we can spot VIP booths or areas that are situated to if they're not already, they don't already have some early birds in holding spot for their buddies that'll come in later. Seeing like where you'd most likely get some some randy soldier boys to come in and make fools of themselves later in the night.
You need a
Not a bad
corner
idea.
booth. And put you up there as bait as well, just in case we may be able to catch a twofer.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, yeah. So if y'all want to go in and check it out, you can do that. You guys make your way up. It takes a while. You've got to wait in line. As you're waiting in line, we'll say that allows Detective Leon time to catch up and make it to the club and park. Detective Leon, as you walk up to the club, you can see the rest of your team and friends there in line, just kind of getting up towards the front of the line. Yeah, you see them up there.
It's like, okay, boys, HONEYPOT is strapped, and I've got a surprise in the trunk. Some steel vaquero hats and a jacket, a vest.
Hey, no line jumping. Hey, no line jumping up there. Somebody in the back starts pointing you out, and then the rest of the crowd's like, hey, what the fuck? Hey, no skipping in line. They're all pointing.
I do not want to be seen with you. Go back.
I'm with them.
Go back.
Sorry, Choom, you're lost.
Seriously. I brought the honey to the HONEYPOT. This is how it...
And you brought yourself? I don't want.
You don't. If you say this is my secret attack before you make it secret attack, it is no longer a secret attack. Secret attack.
Reluctantly, Leon makes his way to the back of the line because he doesn't want to fuck up the plan yet.
Yeah, as you start walking back, people in the line start clapping. Yeah, that's what I thought, asshole. And they're like clapping and pointing at you. The rest of you make your way up. The bouncers just don't even say anything. They just put their hand out to take your ID. They just they're just checking ages. They hand you back the ID. They look you up and down. They run some other type of wand, and then they point over, and you can see some girl off to the side with a weapons locker, handing out tickets, collecting people's weapons. Bouncer points you into that direction. You can see it's kind of the herd of people make their way through this locker and then enter the club.
Weapons checks, boys, and I turn in my weapon into the receptacle.
Yeah, does anybody have any, obviously you go through a scanner, they see people have weapons, they send you to the locker, the girls handing out tickets, taking weapons, but does anybody have a hidden holster or cyber weapons that can't be removed, or internal, Wolvers or something?
Yeah, Wolfman's got Wolvers.
I've got a shotgun embedded in my left arm.
Okay. Yeah. Any internal stuff stays with you. So any external weapons get taken for the locker, and you're given a ticket for your weapons. Yeah.
So Wolfman would have left his Mastiff SMG combo shotgun in the car, but I'll just hand over his pistol.
Okay, sounds good. So everyone just keep that in mind. And then after you do that, you make your way into the actual club. There's these two big doors. You push it open after you hit that locker. And as you enter in, the first thing that you catch is that there's a big open room. There's kind of this bar off to the left. People are piled in at the bar trying to get drinks. And then there's a bunch of people on the dance floor around the stage. And on the stage, you can see there's a band there, and they're just tuning up the instruments, and the crowd's just watching and cheering for the tuning and shit. They're obviously fanning out on this band. We'll get those sounds going as they're tuning up. And what you notice as they're up there is it's the Ash Jacks. And you see a big sign, you know, here for our Glitched Bloodlines Volume 2 release party. Nox just gets like an overwhelming sense of like, oh shit, like almost fangirling out. The rest of you are about to throw up because you hate this band.
Oh my god, I'm gonna head over there right now. I'll see you guys in a couple seconds.
If you come back with your tits signed, I swear to God.
You wouldn't count on it, but I'll get further. And then I kind of like saunter off.
Yeah, you make your way up. It's a crowded amount of people. The band's just starting to get going. People are really into it. Lots of fans here. Everyone else gathered around the bar. As you all see Nox kind of making her way up towards the stage, what's the rest of you doing?
Find us a corner booth.
Yep. I'm directing our toy as she looks for a seat.
Yeah, you can see all the side booths are filled with fucking people, and people are piled at the bar. You find kind of a clearing over near the booths where you can kind of stand and have your own little area, but it's really crowded.
In the crowd that I'm in, are there any figures in the crowd that stand out that don't look like they're regular club people, but they're more maybe built a little, maybe not wearing armor, maybe somebody military look, you know, like high cut fade, that sort of thing?
Yeah, give me a perception.
Need some stars. Don't need those stripes, we need stars. I'm just gonna be like moving Wolfman around like he's a, he's a toy. And I will refer to Stina as Mistress anytime she addresses me.
Yeah, so you, Nox, you notice, like, aside from like the typical crowd of this band and fans and stuff, like you do see some beefier types up on stage. You clock them as just band security. But you can see off in the back, like past the bars to the left, the stages to the right, through that crowd, kind of where you're off to the back, you can clearly see a door, and you see like a couple military-looking guys just kind of like go in there. There's another bouncer at that door, and you're remembering when Detective Leon told you guys about this club, that the front room was for entertainment, live gigs, synth pop, shit like that. But then there's a back room where kind of the solos and militant types and militech people kind of chill out and stuff. And you clock a couple of those types going into that back room.
And then last question before, just so I can formulate some planning here. Is there anybody currently leaving that door?
Leaving what?
Leaving the door, leaving that area.
Oh, no, you haven't seen anybody go out. You just saw two people go in. Bouncer just kind of opened the door for them. They went in. You haven't seen anybody come out, though.
I'll relay to the crew that hey guys, I think they found the door to the back. Let's maybe see if someone comes out, trace them, track them back, make them friendly with them.
Okay, that sounds like a great idea. Okay, yeah.
Leon,
I'll try. If she's in the club, I'll send Sophia to you, Nox. As this goddamn bachelor party won't get out of the way and show their ideas, so I'm still outside.
Yeah, you're just making your way to the front of the line right now, Leon, as they got in and kind of scoped out the place and are talking to you. And that bachelor party's just as making their way through security, and just as you're about to kind of get up to the bouncers and give your ID, you hear that voice from behind you. Oh, Mr. Detective Mans, I found you. Oh, you polish up nice. Holy shit. I didn't know you cleaned up so nice. And you turn around to see Sophia Fatale standing there in her typical high-end sort of streetwear. You can see her light tattoos of all these sexual positions glowing, her inflated lips, her chromed out plating and everything, and she's just like, oh, I had no idea you clean up so nice. So what's the plan? What are we doing?
Oh my god.
Let me show you.
That's right.
Whoa, hold on with the wand, boys. Haven't you ever checked a fancy lady out before?
Yeah,
I point out like all the tattoos, which also have like a $Euro sign beside them.
Absolutely.
Does she have a menu on her?
Yeah, and then she hands over to the security, one of her pistols, and he just points at the locker, and she makes her way through, checks in a pistol at the locker. And Detective Leon, you as well, unless you have, like I mentioned earlier, any hidden things or cyber weapons and stuff, would have to get checked in at the locker as well.
I don't have a hidden holster, but while all eyes are on Sophia, just kind of going to the bachelor, I open my collar and let me see the badge. I'm undercover tonight. We think there might be a cyber psycho in the bathroom. We're gonna get him out real quietly before anybody finds. We don't want to spook the guests, do we, son?
Oh. I didn't know that this was gonna be like this. So cyber psychos involved?
As I just give her a wink of like, give her the old pig Latin as I'm basically trying to like, hey, trying to make the bouncers think I'm undercover. That way I can keep my iron when I go inside.
She just kind of like winks at you and steps back. The bouncer like looks and shakes his head and says, "Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, we usually hold shit down, but yeah, if something's going down, we're here to help."
Great. If things get crazy, I'll call you boys in. But right now we're just observing, reporting. But don't worry, we're all going home tonight.
Okay. They turn around.
Like,
yeah.
As I tune into the dispatch, it's been hearing the things in Haywood in my ear. Except for that piece of shit Nguyen. Guess that little Boy Scout streak years ended tonight. Let's go party. Let's go party. Someone I fucking hate just died on the line of duty.
Yeah, and you make your way through the double doors. Sophia puts her arm around your arm as you come in. It's a crowded club, as I described earlier. You see that same thing. Sophia looks up at you. Yeah, I did not know you were going to clean up this nice. I've never seen you like this. It's pretty nice. Just keep in mind, for use, the Chrome Derasaka is free tonight. But if you go Cyber Psycho style, it's triple the cost. She kind of walks through, and you see the team kind of gathered over by the booths.
Nice. All right, so that's the door where the big boys hang out. All you gotta do is just, as I'll catch in with the other guys. All right, so after we spring the honeypot, where do we want to bring the piggy back to?
Was there a back door?
There's an alleyway door, right? We
Yeah,
find
but we don't know if it's...
where it connects to inside.
yeah.
Right.
That's something for one of our shot callers to find out.
I can walk around and try to find it.
Well, and also, in the solo room, like, you'd fit in the most.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Stina.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
like
could be your attaché. Yeah,
Yeah.
Stina.
Security for Sophia.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm security for her pets.
This is the
Stina doesn't need my help.
Wolfman wearing
I keep the pets
Oh,
safe.
that's right. Yeah.
Wolfman took the spiked collar off the rubber Wolfman and is wearing it. Yeah.
Yeah. All we gotta do is we're trying to find the highest ranking asshole here. You lure him into the alley. The boys take care of the rest. You enjoy some free drinks, and then hopefully I'm back before the sale ends.
Oh, guys, you're gonna feel a little tingle in your phones for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna scramble our signal, keep it secure.
Oh.
Good idea.
Okay, so militant types. You want me to get their attention, and what are we doing here? Let me earn my money. What are we doing?
Find us
Yeah.
an officer that's, fairly loose-lipped.
And then get as much intel as you can out of him, and if the opportunity presents itself, get him into the alley, and we'll take care of the rest. But
Alley,
also,
or-
this,
Men's room also works.
yeah.
What kind of men are we looking for?
I don't see any militants out here. She's looking around the crowd.
Probably
Oh,
the
no,
big,
no, no.
the
In
big
there.
boy room in the back.
Yeah, here. First we gotta, let's make our way into the back room, because, we're looking for, this is where all the off-duty soldier guys hang out. I know it's probably been a while since you've been pegging troops, but
More often than you'd think.
I like the cut of her jib.
Funny enough, point to her calf, it's 50 Yetis.
We have a door that prevents us from going inside. How do we get through that door?
Stina can walk through the door. She makes the very good case of being a solo.
I'll just force my way in.
See? Very solo-like.
The classic walk-in like you're supposed to be there?
Yes. Just gonna walk through like
Yeah, give me Stina, give me an athletics check. Yeah, as you kind of walk through, the bouncer guy, you kind of like wedge your way past him and kind of shove the door. You get the door open, almost in, but then he absolutely like puts his arm across the doorway and kind of like body checks you. And he's about your size. He's a big boy, but he stops too and just excuse me, business or pleasure? What?
I'm supposed to be in here.
It's both, sugar.
I slap Wolfman on the
Give
ass.
me a
It's both.
Stina, give me a concentration.
Let me find that. Oh, there's 18.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, you when he says, business or pleasure, you get this just a quick memory of Detective Leon explaining to you how the militant types, solo types, and patrons like that, they go back to this room not for business. It's usually to relax, for some pleasure, maybe a little bit of networking, but not a lot of business happens back here. If there's business, you go to Forlorn Dope. You kind of remember that as he says, business or pleasure.
I'm here for pleasure.
All right, sounds...
big day, my muscles are sore. I need in.
He looks you up and down. I noticed that. Kind of steps aside and opens the door.
I'll go on in.
Thanks, Puddin'.
Yeah, as you kind of make your way in, right behind you, Sophia just kind of wedges his, "Oh, thank you, sweetie," and kind of goes down the bouncer's chest with her finger and just goes right in right behind you. And he just kind of like looks at her and shrugs and figures she's with you. She just kind of walks in right past you, and she puts her arm on your arm and looks around. She's like, "Oh, wow, lots of militant types in here." And you can tell there's a bar off to the right, kind of aligning the wall, and a bunch of booths on the left, and then some tables down the middle, some bathrooms at the back end. It looks like some type of exit door in the back. And just in all the booths, at all the tables around the bar, there's militant types, solo types. It's a bit overwhelming, just lots of those vibes of people exactly like you were looking for.
I'll make
So
my
what
way
do we
over
do?
to the bar for now, like in a corner where I can like see the whole room.
Yeah, you make your way over to the bar. The bartender's at the other end serving someone. She looks over at you and just nods and gives you a gesture like she'll be with you in a minute, goes back 10 into people. And you're posted up at the bar. The rest of you are outside the door. You saw Stina go in. You saw Sophia kind of go in right behind her. You're kind of out in the crowd together. You saw how that worked. Yeah, what are y'all doing?
I'm following my boss.
Yeah, I'll follow the lot of them. If he asks business or pleasure, then give him the old pleasure answer.
Yeah.
I see a lot of weird shit on the streets, and I'd like to kill enough brain cells to forget it.
Yeah, as you make your way in, same thing. Bouncer just kind of stops as you walk up and just kind of looks at you. Doesn't really make double takes at you as solos, militant types. They come in all styles. So just the fact that you kind of knew to say pleasure and you don't look like the typical club goer for synth pop, he lets you in, and you end up in the back room just as I described. Bunch of militant types. You see Stina and Sophia over by the bar.
Wolfman will post up somewhere. Probably like, is it like a central bar, kind of like oval, or is it like just kind of like a bracket against the back?
No, it's kind of like an oval that comes out from the right side. Bartender behind it, kind of curves around to the back.
All right, so you got kind of like Mos Eisley style. All right,
yeah.
I'll go to the front bend and just so he can just kind of turn his swivel his head and see if there's anyone who just someone who has the kind of like the casual confidence of command, and just mark out ones like good mark, problem, good mark, pass, and just build basically the fuck marry kill list for the operation.
Yeah. If you want to
just way over on the fucking meter.
Yeah, if you want to look for that style of personality or kind of get a read on people, give me a human perception.
Okay, I have that
Good
somewhere.
luck. Good luck.
Don't forget you got +2. You got luck. No, don't forget.
17.
Didn't need it. That was really good. You can. You kind of look over the crowd, sitting around. Lots of solo militant types, just like you would expect. All different ages, genders, styles, but all of them kind of have that sort of street weathered look. Not booster gang style, but obviously militant style or hired gun style. Throughout that crowd, it's really hard to find like someone that looks like they'd be an easy mark. Everyone looks like they can handle themselves, But you do notice like some booths and tables have more like Militech style guys, even a couple in uniform, whereas other ones look more like possible solo contract workers, still possibly with Militech, but more independent. So you see both of those styles in here.
I guess less an easy mark, but one that's just like that's a fucking marlin. Not so much an easy mark, but a good fucking catch.
You're looking for a talkative, horny idiot?
I'm looking for someone who looks like they know a lot and can therefore be what they know.
Yeah, sure. You see a table with 2 militant types. With that human perception, I'll say, you see looks like some type of soldier or lower ranking officer, and then maybe a higher ranking officer has kind of like that suit Militech look, whereas the other one has the more combat look. And they look pretty buzzed. They're both kind of laughing, joking around. You can tell, like, out of the group of people, they look like maybe they'd be a little more social. They seem to be laughing a little louder, a little more buzzed, maybe.
What kind of role would it be to, like, shop Wolfman around?
Yes!
Probably be a conversation, because you're getting the party started.
Yeah.
Wolfman unzips his vest and across his front towards enemy, and you're feeling lucky pumped over his belly button.
The most beautifully cursed use of light tats I've ever seen.
Well, it's Sophia leans over here. Like, I can help here, honey, and she starts trying to put some lipstick on you.
Jesus Christ!
It's like, just wait till I tell him that my cock hangs below my knees, and just shows up. He's got like a tattoo of a rooster hanging on a branch, like right below his knee on his thigh, or his calf rather. Never get drunk in the tattoo parlor.
Classiest assholes on the sprawl.
Has the band started playing outside yet?
Oh yeah, they've been playing. Yeah.
Awesome. So after like, I'm not with the crew at the moment. I'm just kind of hanging out, vibe into the band, and finally, I make my way over to the door. It seems that everybody is gone because, in a quick inspection, I'm just alone and hanging out, and finally make my way through the door.
Yeah, no problem.
As I go through the door.
Yeah, same thing you see as described. You can see the group posted up at the bar.
Excellent. And now seeing Wolfman properly dressed, I kind of finally head over to him and give him a big ol' high five. Say, hey, you might look the part. You might actually get something.
Honey, I got moves like you wouldn't believe.
Oh, I don't believe you. So go show us, please.
Go show us, please.
I can't say that on air. Resist the temptation. Resist the temptation.
Oh my God, are we actually going to see our first dance check of the game? Who knows?
Oh yeah, I love dancing.
Dance check immediately just flying drop kicks the first guy he sees. Like, what? Mosh pit counts.
So,
we get the good music back here, right?
Oh, back here is just some generic jukebox stuff. You can barely hear the band out front from back here.
Thank the gods.
Wolfman's acquired a pretty good table, so I'm gonna set our honey into the pot. So just kind of point out to Sophia, all right, so get these guys talking. We're looking for if they've been involved with some hits on a nomad convoy, but that's just if it comes out organically. They'll have enough intel we can prime them anyways. See what you can find out, and we reckon that guy's probably the older one. We figure he's probably going to be the officer. Get him do whatever it takes to get him into the alley. Promise him, do him whatever, and then after that, you just enjoy the rest of your evening.
Okay, I'm on it. You see her kind of like fix herself a little bit, apply a little more makeup. You see like tech hair change color and synth skin. Like she's just kind of glowing right now. All her light tattoos, like she's putting it on. You know, she's peacocking herself, and then she walks over to the table and kind of like talks. And you see the guys kind of look up, kind of drunk. One of them laughs and smiles and stuff, and grabs a chair from another table, pushing a military guy off. And he turns almost pissed, seeing that it's an officer, and just okay, and sits back down. And he pulls a chair over for Sophia, and she sits down. She's engaging in conversation and talking right now. What's everybody else doing?
Wonderful. And then basically Leon's just gonna like grab a seat at the bar where I can see him. I'll order the worst. Yeah. I'll order the worst thing mixed with the second worst thing. And then basically keeping my eyes locked on the convo and then try to see what they're talking about, because what's the point of having this dope-ass image enhance if you don't try and use it for lip reading and perception and shit?
Hell yeah, do some lip reading.
Yeah, that's a very useful skill. It's very underused, just like contortionist.
Well, I guess if he successfully pimp Wolfman out tonight, he will be using a lot of contortionist.
If I knew this was how the game was gonna go, I would have absolutely put more things in contortion. It's just hope the fucker likes getting choked.
Slap 2 points of luck into this bad boy. Then let's see where the hell lip reading is. Well, it's a good thing I put some luck into that. So that will be an 11 because of the 2 points of luck and the +2 bonus from the image mag.
Nice. They're engaging in conversation. It's hard to pick up exactly what they're talking about, but you can tell that it's working, that they're flirting, and you heard her say something about an alleyway and the dirty Santo Domingo, and first one's a freebie, liking guys in military outfits and in a suit and things like that, flirting, and the guys are responsive. They're laughing, they're talking. It seems to be working. Hopefully a matter of time before they end up in the alley.
Okay, over the comms. All right. All right. She's plumbing them up. We should probably get someone heading to the alley in a little bit there. I think she's got them convinced that, much like the kids in that bunker in Greece too, she's going to do it for America.
Well, I'll post up near the door. Also, is there a way for me to focus on their conversation with amplified hearing to maybe get some more details out of it?
Yeah, you can give me a perception. It'd be a -4 because of the sound in here, even with the +2 with an audio suite.
All right. Come on.
Nice. Yeah, you're picking up, about the same amount of conversation that Detective Leon was picking up with his lip reading. Same type of thing. It seems like it's working. She's hyping him up, offering free positions and free things because she's acting like she loves militant types and stuff. The guy's laughing. He's getting into it. The other soldier guy's even teasing the officer, like, man, you go first. You go first. And they're talking about going to the alley. Like, it definitely seems like it's about to happen.
Think you can take them both at the same time? Or should we just take one?
Go for.
You can take both.
Okay, all right. I'll send her over to this messenger. Sophia, take both. And then start basically I'll keep kind of like a watch at this while these guys are getting into the alley, hopefully.
Yeah, I'm making my way back out towards the alley.
I think Nox is going to do a better job of hiding in a back alley than a cocained up policeman in the 2040s era equivalent of a cheap leisure suit. Yeah,
well, how are you planning on going? Are you going to go through this bar area to that back door to the alley where you're at, or are you going to go out to the front of the club and walk around the alley outside, or how are you going? What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna go outside, so I'm gonna retrace my steps back out. Vibe a little bit with the band on my way out, and then hit around the corner to see if I can't get to the end of that door or that alley without being spotted by anything.
Yeah.
And I'm going to follow through the back door, but I'm going to wait first until time to push down the door.
Okay. Yeah, you'll wait for Sophia to go out there.
Mm-hmm.
And Toymaker, what was that?
I'm gonna go around front, head them off on the other side.
Okay. Yeah, as you go through the front, you Toymaker, you actually have to stop and grab Nox by the arm and pull her from enjoying the band. Remember, we're doing something, and you kind of go out the front and make your way to the alley.
I'm gonna pick up my shit as I go through, and I don't know if Nox had anything, but I'm a reminder in her little haze of band love.
Yeah.
Did you drop anything off?
Shit, yeah, that's right. And then go and
Fucking Christ.
cover my goods.
Good memory, Toymaker.
Why can't you just be normal and do a lot of drugs? Why do you gotta follow around?
I hope somebody clips that. That was great.
You can be normal and do drugs.
Either that, or I'm just waiting for somebody to take the really dope ass character portraits that Shig did, and then slap him in the Babadook meme. Why can't you be normal?
I can do that.
That's
if
funny.
I remember.
Oh gosh, she can drop and scratch.
But yeah, Toymaker and Nox, you make your way over to the alley, and it's typical alley. There's 4 or 5 huge dumpsters alongside of this club. There's a little homeless camp towards the front of the alley. It looks like there's maybe somebody sleeping in a pile of blankets and stuff, because you can see some legs sticking out, and it is breathing. It's not a dead body. You can see someone sleeping. And then down at the end of the alley, you can see on the right side of the building the door that goes into the back of that bar area where that they'll probably be coming out of. And back there, there's a couple barrels. Looks like maybe at one point somebody was burning some shit back there. Other than that, typical alley. So where do you guys want to go? What do you want to do?
Well,
I think
let's stick to the shadows. I'm gonna drop 20 to the bum, 20 itties down to him, and just kind of put my finger up to my mouth.
Yeah, he kind of wakes up, grabs the 20, looks at it, and goes, shh, and then he gets up and walks down the street with the money.
There we go.
glad you did that, because if he wasn't gonna get out of here, I was gonna point a gun at his head and then threaten it. I was gonna let it click, but it wasn't gonna fire.
Kill tonight.
Well, I have no issue with solving loose ends.
Yeah, we've already got 3 people to deal with. I don't want a third. Don't care how stinky they are, they'll surprise you.
Just throw them in the trash can. Just call it up to classic Night City shooting, you know? It's a bum on the street.
And what are you gonna do when that fucking bum turns you into a pretzel in under 2.5 seconds? You can't tell what these people... You can't go by looks, dude. I'm telling you. I've seen some of those wild kung fu men out there in fucking... not in the heights. You need to go check those guys out. I mean, they like... they snap their fingers and bricks fucking break, dude. And
I'm
they're
faster.
Like 90.
Nox really going on built different.
I don't know.
But yeah, where are you at? You're so right now, yeah, you paid off the homeless person to kind of walk off, right. And now you're standing in this alley. You've got a couple burned out barrels, a row of maybe 4 or 5 dumpsters, typical garbage in the alley. You're standing there. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna take the bum spot.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna, looking at the dumpsters, I want to see if there's one that has the least amount of light shining on it.
Okay. Yeah. Absolutely. The one last in line from the main street has enough darkness from the skyscrapers and buildings and bullshit. Like, definitely dark in the end of this alley. And yeah, you're able to get up in that dumpster. What Nox and Toymaker each give me a 1d10. Let me know if it's under your luck stat. Some luck rolls today.
Ooh, no, not me.
Where did I put it? I can't remember.
I only have 3 luck, by the way.
What did I roll?
Sick.
Holy shit! I actually got a character with luck. I can't believe I made that. Wow. So yeah, definitely made it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you curl up. You look pretty well hidden. You look like, maybe you're the homeless dude that lives there now. Nox, on the other hand, you hop into the dumpster instantly, like knee deep in what I can only describe as like toxic oatmeal sludge. It doesn't smell. It smells like it might have been organic at one time, but it's really hard to tell with the chemical fumage coming off as well. It's just some nasty shit at the bottom of this dumpster, and you're knee deep in it.
Ah, fuck, I've been through worse.
And the rest of you in the back bar, you see, as you're posted up there, you get that on the agents that Nox and Toymaker have made it to the alley. They've kind of cleared it out and posted up and stuff. And it's right about that time. You also see that Sophia is laughing with the soldier guys and kind of like grabbing the officer one and getting him up, and we can do both, and like grabbing the other militant guy, and the officer just kind of like points at the other soldier guy and like tells him to sit down, and then puts his arm around Sophia, and he's like, hey, one at a time, and he's kind of making his way to the back door, and you see him kind of making his way to the alley. They kick open that door. Stumbling out through there with Sophia. She kind of like glances back and like gives the wink towards you all as she steps out into the alley.
Capture group. Pooh Bear is about to enter the Sherwood Forest and get that honey.
I want to get as close as I can to our Militech buddy, and also hopefully, stealthily, I want to essentially like stick to the shadows, be an elusive little shadow, and move about, keeping profile low, and then just going up and hopefully grabbing him from kind of the neck to bring him down, kind of put him in a
What's
choke.
my range, by the way? Forgot to ask.
Well, yeah, what is my range?
Well, they're just coming out of the alley. You're towards the front of the alley, Toymaker. Remember, the homeless camp was kind of towards the street side. Nox is towards the back, kind of at the last dumpster, which is literally like maybe 10, 15 feet from the alley door. But as they're kind of making their way out, Leon, gives you the heads up, hey, they're coming through. What's the rest of you doing inside the club, Wolfman, Leon, and Stina, as you see Sophia taking the officer out back?
With the mark going, it's probably our sign to skedaddle. I can get the car up and running.
Yeah, you should swing the car around the alley. And then I'll confirm on comms. Okay, do we want to go for the private, or grab the officer? The officer should have pretty much everything we need.
We're gonna need both of them.
No
witnesses.
I can try and nab the private if you want.
It'd be better if you do it.
You know what they always say? Do you want something? You gotta grab them by the private. All right.
Well, there you go. Here's your opportunity, sir.
So yeah, we'll just go up. It's like, hey, Sugar, it's really hard when Boss Man doesn't share, huh?
Okay.
I've got a car with some really good shock suspension.
Yeah, give me a persuasion.
It's got a car's loaded. Oh god, where the fuck is persuasion? There it is. Let's fucking go. I'll take one of those plus twos.
Get your luck spent in too.
A 12. I will. Can I spend luck after the roll, or is it double after?
Double the cost of luck after the roll. Yeah.
I'll spend 2 luck to bump that up by 1 more.
Okay.
Well, I didn't expect we were going to send a fuzzy twink to try and.
Hey, you never know.
Yeah, you say that. And yeah, he just kind of like looks at you like a little confused, like, man, I no offense, I really don't fucking go that way, but fuck it, why not, man? And he kind of like stands up and he puts his arm around you. He's just like, I've had enough smash tonight. Fuck it.
It's like my mama always said, spaghetti is also straight till it gets hot.
I like Mama. Let's go.
I was so ready to intervene.
But yeah, he puts his arm around, and honestly, like I wanted to say it so bad, but I couldn't because it's I didn't want to meta. You end up using the luck. You didn't have to, man. I critically failed that roll so bad. You could have ended up with like a 5 and seduced him, but I at least persuaded him in that way. But yeah, you take him out. You've convinced him to try something new, but he's got his arm around you and he's walking out and he's like, yeah, fuck the officer, and he's got his own shit, and he just starts walking out, stumbling out the front with you.
And then I'll kind of follow behind this menage a beef kind of situation.
Yeah,
so is this officer?
So yeah, you follow behind him, making your way out, and as you make your way out to the front, you're making your way to where you park the dumpster humper. As you go there, back over to the alley, Knox and Toymaker, both of you see that alleyway door open just as Leon gave you the heads up. You can see the officer kind of stumble out drunk. You see Sophia, stumbling out with them. She's kind of like looking around. Like you see for a second, almost like she was trying to see like where you guys were or what's going on, but then quickly back into character, flirting with the guy. He just stumbles out. He actually like walks right over against the building in the darkness, right next to the last dumpster in the row, the one that you're in, Knox.
Perfect.
And leans her up against the wall, kind of putting the arm up, and just is kind of flirting with her and talking. So what was this about? Some free options? What are we talking about here? And she just, oh honey, yeah, we got some free. She starts naming off the positions.
Pull the trigger.
Yeah, Knox, give me a stealth.
Yeah. 100%.
I'm getting ready to pull the trigger. Yay!
Pull the trigger on what exactly?
Crossbow.
I should have spent some luck, but that's only a 12.
Cool.
I think the splashing in human juice probably isn't helping.
Yeah, no,
Probably not.
Yeah, you can tell this guy's drunk, but yeah, he doesn't even notice you. Just stumbles up. He's all focused on her. So free ones. Oh yeah, no, honey, we can get down with some free stuff. Starts undoing his belt, undoing the buttons on his shirt, just flirting with them, and he's just all focused, like, all right, let's do this. And she's starting to try to take his clothes off, but doesn't even notice you're right there, Knox.
With my assault rifle, just kind of like put it over him and just like immediately just push it up against his neck and bring him down to the ground and closer to the darkness as soon as I can.
Yep. Yeah, let's try to do that. Give me your brawling.
Absolutely.
Damn.
That was a 19 for me.
Yeah, you reach out from the dumpster. The second you pop up with a rifle and wrap it around him, he's like, oh shit, what the fuck, bitch, and kind of like pushes her back, like, but you've got it around him. Before he even realizes what's going on, you can tell he's like drunk and delayed. You've got him grappled up and like to the ground, but you've got him grappled up and to the ground, yeah.
Sorry, I cut out there.
You've got him grappled up and to the ground. He was too drunk to react fast enough. It's like, what the fuck? And you got him on the ground. Toymaker, you see all this go down within a second as Knox jumps out, grappling this officer, and you see Sophia kind of back up against the wall. Oh shit! What are you doing?
Right.
Well, since since he has or she has a hold of him, I'm gonna spend 6 luck. Use a +2. That's going to be a +8. And we're gonna trank his ass.
And do what?
We're gonna trank his ass.
What kind of gun did you have for tranquilizer?
Crossbow.
Crossbow, that's right.
Okay, that's cool.
Oh no.
Oh, that's still 16. 18. And it's a DV13 range.
16. Okay, what did you get? Sorry, what did you get?
Technically, I got a 18.
Nice, yeah, that's a hit.
+2 plus all my luck.
Nice, yeah, that's a hit. This was contested, but he's obviously working on some serious negatives between being drunk and a -2 from being grappled. He's having a hard time, but yeah, it's a hit. Give me that damage.
It's Trank Arrow.
Oh, okay.
DB13 resist
yeah,
drugs.
resist torture and drugs. Hold on. Oh yeah, it's
I don't
effective.
think it does any damage.
No,
if
it
he
doesn't.
doesn't, then
No, it should just
does
render
do
him.
damage.
It should render him asleep for.
It's like an hour, isn't it? It's not something insane.
No. I thought it was until someone touches him. I'll have to look it up real quick. I have the book. Hold on. Let me do the damage. Track this.
Yeah, the tone, the color tone.
What was the damage?
I didn't notice that there was. Total's 14.
Nice. Yeah, it thuds into him. He just kind of looks in shock. Knox, you see his eyes kind of roll back as he just goes unconscious and just goes slump down on the ground right out of your grip, just slithering down. And I'll have to look up the duration, but I think it's like until someone he either takes damage, someone physically moves him, or so many rounds or something. But let's look that up real quick, just to make sure.
tranquilizer first.
Yeah, if everybody has a rule book, everyone look that up. Whoever gets it first, we'll. Is that under bolt?
Arrow Trink.
Oh, arrow.
Under special ammo.
Oh shit.
No, I don't think I need a harpoon.
Sedative, right? Sedative.
Yes.
Yeah. Are you on it? For some reason, I opened
No.
up this virtual chat and it just fucked up my whole
There
PDF.
we go. Sleep arrow. DV13, resist drugs, torture.
Yeah, the length,
unconscious for 1 minute.
That's what I thought. Yeah, well, it definitely wasn't an hour.
Yeah, 1 minute or until they're
Yeah.
woken by taking damage. So should be long enough to
Yeah.
snatch
Wrap 'em
and
up and
grab.
tape 'em up.
Reopen this one
Yeah.
second.
We can wrap them, tape them. Yeah, and fight in that. Whoa, hello. We blinked.
Kitty. All right, cool. Sorry about that. I had to reopen the PDF. So yeah, he's unconscious. He's slumped down. He'll be there for at least a minute until he either takes damage or someone wakes him up. Yeah, Knox, Toymaker, you're both kind of sitting in this alley. You can hear the music thumping through the club.
Yeah.
Wolfman, you're with this soldier boy. He's got his arm around you. He's laughing, joking. You're making your way to the vehicle. You get up to the vehicle. Leon, you're kind of behind them. And Stina, correct me if I'm wrong, weren't you were going to follow back the alley out the
I
back?
was, but then seeing the two that are leaving through the front, I might go with them because I don't trust Leon, and Wolfman is tiny man who can't defend himself.
Yeah. Okay, yeah,
Okay.
you're following him too. And as you and Leon kind of get closer, you see Wolfman get up to the vehicle with the soldier. The soldier kind of backs up and he goes, "Oh, you're with Steel Vaqueros? What the fuck, man? I thought you were more solo style or like Joy Toy style. So I didn't know you. What the fuck, man? Steel Vaqueros, really?"
What? You don't
Well,
like
it's
your
perfect now
playthings
for
being
your
heavy
members.
caliber?
What was that? I didn't.
You don't like your plaything being heavy caliber? I got quite the heat seeker for you.
Not my style, man. But fuck it, man. I'm trying new things tonight. Fuck it.
Exactly. You only live once. Who knows when Night City has its way with you? Why not have your way with it first?
All right.
Come on. I got something cozy in the trunk.
Oh, trunk. What the fuck?
So, well, I want to put something down on the seats in case you make a mess.
Oh, okay. Well, let's make a mess. He goes over to the shotgun seat, like waiting to get in, waiting for you.
Wow.
Yeah, just go and we'll just get the one of the little Faraday bags nice and ready, and we'll just go over to the. Assume he left the shotgun door ajar. So, you want it easy? You want it hard?
Easy or hard? I mean, what? The only way with this is gonna work is if it's hard, my friend. I thought. I mean, it's my first time. Maybe I'm confused. I'm sorry.
I just grab my car. That's a good boy. And I'll just close the door on his head. I want to see if I can light some out as quick as possible.
Yeah, give me your brawling. And yeah, while all this is going down, what's Stina and Leon doing as you see Wolfman taking him over to the car and about slamming him in the door? What are you two doing?
We're following the Wolfman, but you just see that moment of like Wolfman's leading this guy over, the moves the pumping. Leon like slow motion, like does like just snorts off a little bit. Stina starts just cool slow motion, walk to the van. I reach and I take a pair of handcuffs and I just fling them at Knox.
I'm not there yet.
We're not there yet.
Well, you were grappling the guy, right?
No. Well, yeah, she was, but he's knocked
He's
out. We're in 2 different areas.
Oh, if we're in completely different areas, then never mind. Then I can't
Just
do the
throw the
full motion
handcuffs in a
handcuff.
magic.
Yeah, they're yeah. How
Maybe the drugs are doing a little too much.
a little too much. No, how I was seeing is, yeah, they were in the alleyway on the side of the club while you all were going to get the vehicle to drive it over there. It's, we'll say, parked across the street from the club down a little ways. But yeah, you see Wolfman slamming the door, and this guy are just getting ready. What is Leon and Stina? Yeah.
Plus, that's a 21 brawling for the door night.
Yeah, but what's Leon and Stina doing as you see Wolfman kind of bringing him to the door and attempting to slam him?
So just like running behind, reaching into my back pocket, extending the stun baton, and then I'm just gonna like stun the shit out of him after the car door surprise.
Nice. And Stina?
I'm just there, waiting for my punch time. A little disappointed.
I picture Stina's just standing there with a fist, like just waiting, like looking.
It's like a loaded.
How did you manage to do so quickly?
It's like a loaded spring. Well, I guess we'll see how many car door slams it takes to KO a horny soldier.
If a 6-stick and an armored door collapsing on his head is enough to have him up, it is Stina can make him a bobblehead for as long as she wants.
Yeah, give me
The answer to your quandary there, sir, is 3.
But Wolfman, yeah, give me a 2d6.
Oh.
Yeah, he had no luck of getting out of this. He didn't even see it coming. But yeah, you slam him in the head. You see him kind of like jolt back. Like, what the fuck? Like, and he looks at you just like shocked. Like he had no idea that this was coming. It slams him in the head. You see his eyes kind of sparkle a little bit as he takes some damage, remembering that head wounds does double. So although 4 doesn't seem like a lot, it's decent for a head hit.
That was 1d6. There we go. So it's 10 total.
Nice. Yeah, and with a head wound, it rocks him pretty hard, but he looks at you kind of stunned and kind of like just takes one step back. And Leon, give me your brawling with your, or melee, sorry.
Let's rock some melee. Guess I have to, there we go. All right.
Whoa.
Can he resist 15?
Yeah, that's a hit. What's the DV on that? Is it 13?
Shot baton? 13?
With the stun baton, basically, it's if I do enough damage to like knock you out, you're set just 1 HP, unconscious.
Oh, okay. It doesn't work like the.
Okay. I did not do 15 damage. It did. There we go. All right, so that'd be 6 damage, ignores half armor. If I need to swing again, then I guess me effing up and getting a 15 will be a second swing, I guess.
Yeah, second swing. If you got your melee, go for it.
Okay. Ooh, they stacked. All right, that'll be 9 damage.
I feel like as Wolfman will just throw the door open, it's that Stina after you.
Yeah, it shocks him again. He just kind of stumbles. I mean, slams the door. A couple hard shocks. He doesn't even see it all coming. He's stumbling backwards. Stina, he's still on his feet. He's still up. Stina, do you want to use that pre-made fist that you're holding on to?
I want to grab him by the shirt collar and headbutt him.
Nice.
Yes.
All right, yeah. Give me your. Oh, do you have martial arts or do you want to use brawling?
I will use brawling.
Okay, go for it.
16.
Damn, yep, that's a hit. I crit success, but with the negatives, it took him under your 16. You lucked out even with my success. You're lucky this guy's drunk. But yeah, go give me your damage. Oh, headbutt with your body, your damage. Your body, it's probably D4. What's your...
46.
46.
Or 46, I mean, sorry.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
46.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if she's got like the big mommy melee damage.
15.
Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah. You can describe how you take out this officer. He's not unconscious. You probably broke some skull. I mean, he's done. If you want to describe how you just took out this officer with a headbutt, go for it.
Alright, yeah, so once he's, already had quite a bit of damage, I'm gonna walk over, take my hat off, grab him by the shirt, and just pound him with my head. And then I'll just kind of throw him down, put my hat back
Didn't
on.
we want him alive?
Nice. Yeah.
Is he done dead or is he just unconscious?
Oh no, he's dead. His head split. The front of his head is split. Blood just running out as he's just limp on just a lump of a mass on the ground.
Wow. Yeah, we're already working on that, Pete.
He doesn't need it. He's gonna take whatever fucking light eddies
Doesn't
he's
need the
got.
uniform either.
It's like, it's not gonna fit me. Like
I know it's a little big for you. I'll take it.
Yeah, he's too tall. I'm too wide.
Well, I was expecting that to be kind of like where she headbutts him and you hear like the Scott Pilgrim KO noise, but apparently apparently the announcer vomits halfway through because he sees what she did to a human skull.
Yes. Taco Bell gong.
Yeah, and
Brain matter on me, no worries.
Oh yeah, and right as the body slumps down and all of you realize like, oh shit, okay, I guess we killed that one. Right as you notice that, you hear like a couple voices from like the crowd in the parking lot, like across the street, like, oh shit, what the fuck? And you look over and there's like a young girl, maybe in her early 20s, an older man, maybe in his 40s. They're kind of hanging out. They look like maybe they're on their way to that venue, but they're like looking and they're like pointing, like, "Oh shit!" Like they saw it.
Wait, at us?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna walk
Hey,
over.
baby, you want in?
What did you say?
It's like, hey, baby, you want in?
Oh.
Just bark at people and it'll scare them off usually.
Stina standing there with blood just dripping down her forehead, That's quite a sight.
Yeah, when Wolfman says that, both of them just like, oh, shit. No, and they both kind of like turn and like start walking towards the venue.
Now, come on, street circumcisions, $50, half off, snip, snip, and just chase them out until they're just moving at terminal speed. Snick, snick.
All right, well, Wolfman's getting the people away. I want to do a quick pat down of the body.
Yeah, you do that.
I'm looking for just like like see if I can grab like wallet, anything cool or useful.
I need his arm.
Yeah, you see, he's got his dog tags. He's got his ID, like a wallet. And you see like a militant ID. No weapons on him or anything. You probably check that in at the club. But yeah, he's got, and he has an agent as well. And give me a 1D100. He has that many eddies on him.
You heard roll D100?
And if you have that PDF or pocket stuff.
Oh, I absolutely do
Yeah.
have augmented reality.
Yeah, roll on that one time too for fun.
So since I can't find a D100 in here, we're gonna do it old school, and by that I mean I'm actually gonna pull out a D100.
Oh shit! Look at you.
All right, so we're gonna hear some clangling, we're gonna hear some dangling, and that is gonna be a 24. And then if we go to our beautiful friend Augmented Reality, one of the greatest dumb little PDFs a boy could ever have. If you don't want to know what's in the corpse, it'll tell you what's in the corpse. Now, what's in the body? There's just something about. Here we go. One man's trash. The things people do. Homes for hire. There we go. So with a 22, I find, unsurprisingly, a packet of condoms, expensive, with STD detection sensors and a phone number on the back.
Nice. Was it Wolfman's phone number? Was it Wolfman's phone number?
That would be weird because they were already on there. That would
be
meant, dang, this
that'd be
guy
weird.
knew this guy and forgot this guy.
See, we touched Fitbits first.
All right. If you want the arm, you don't have a lot of time. These people are probably going to say something to the bouncers, so we got to move
I need
fast.
to rip this guy's arm off.
Well, okay, that's fast.
Why don't you just throw the body in the back and we can let a medic do it?
Yeah, he has one cyber arm and one meat arm. Which one are you trying to take?
I need the meat arm.
Okay, yeah, you do that. It's not hard for you either.
That contest, don't you?
I
That's
follow
right.
in everybody like, hey, we need a ride back here over by the alleyway. Who's gonna pick us up?
All right,
the way.
Wolfman's on the way back there. So she's got the arm. I'll grab the cap that I pulled out of the evidence locker.
Got a
and
what?
then I grab the it's a steel vaqueros cap I pull out of the evidence locker. I just kind of toss it on the ground in the corpse, kind of like it was knocked off in a fight.
Nice, yeah. You place that as you hop into the van and make your way over to the alley. You can clearly see Knox and Toymaker at the back of this alley, kind of on the edge of where the darkness kind of breaks light out to the street, and they're kind of hiding in the darkness. You clearly see an unconscious officer on the ground with Knox and Toymaker standing there.
All right. And look at Toymaker. Hey, Toymaker, we gotta make this guy look like he's real. Like we just knocked him out, or he's knocked out because he drank too much. Get my drift? I go to like grab one arm and
grab
like
the other.
Yep, and then slink him out of here.
Yeah, you do that. You start making your way to the van. Why don't you give me like acting or something fun, and let's take it from both of you since you're both kind of doing it. Not an assist, but literally both separate acting things. I want to do a combo roll and do my own little contested thing as the bouncers glance over.
I'm gonna spend the 3 luck that I have because it's the only luck that I have, and
And Toymaker, you do it too. I want to do a little combined thing here.
No, I'm horrible at this skill.
it'll be a 16 for me.
Toymaker's like, I'm not helping. I'm going to hurt you, Knox. Hold up. Let me get some of those points from you.
Okay, Toymaker with the Kronk stealth over here.
Yeah, as you're kind of carrying him in and you're making your way like over to the van, you see the bouncers checking. One kind of glance over like, yo, what the fuck? That does not look right. Yo, hey, put that dude down. Put him down. He starts like making his way over to the alley.
Over at the guy. This is official Militech business. You don't have any room in there. Get back inside.
Says the fucking Robo Rabbit.
Yeah, he yells back and he's like, it looks like vaqueros. Fuck these assholes. And the other bouncer starts making his way over too.
We need a ride now.
Yeah, we need right now. We need to start running.
I was
fucking body.
Can I want to see if I can do like as I have the trunk open, if I can do like a spin drift just to, like swing the trunk around for them, just throw them in and hop in.
Give me that driving land vehicle.
Hell yeah.
Let's do some type of swerve here.
Just don't do what one of my players say stay less.
It's okay.
Thought about it.
13.
Oh shit. 13. Now wait, hold up, because I know it usually goes to the defender on like an attack roll, right? DV13. Does it go to the driver, or is it 13 or higher? I don't have that page in front of me. Do you know, Mr. Nomad here?
Oh, guys, I think just contested rolls. I would go towards like the.
Well, this isn't contested. This is just a DV for your swerve. You got to beat a 13. You got a 13. My memory's not serving me right now. Is it that or higher or beat it?
I think it's meets that beats it.
Has to beat? No, it has to beat it.
Yeah, Cyberpunk has to beat, but I will spend the last of my luck to bump it up by 1.
Nice.
So that way I do beat it.
Smart move.
So you do it, but I know it's going to be very ugly.
Run over the body.
Yeah.
That same poor Mai from earlier just goes.
Yeah, it works. It's just absolutely not cool looking at all. Like you think you're not like
Very
you're not drifting like
on
a.
my arm.
Yeah, it's not.
Go flying through the window.
He even screams a little, clutches his pearls.
Yeah,
like
you're Joe Dirt.
Yeah, there's nothing cool about it.
Wait
Yeah.
a minute, talking.
It's the Daisy Dukes, man. They're hacking up something fierce.
But yeah, you slide it
I would
over.
like to,
You at least slide over. Like I said, it does not look cool, but it works. You're able to kind of salvage the move. As the bouncers kind of almost stop in their tracks as they almost think you're about to slam into them, which buys just the few seconds time enough for Toymaker and Nox to jump in the back with this officer. I will say, though, as they jump into the back and kind of slam the officer down, he kind of comes conscious. What the fuck's going on? And he kind of like looks around in the van, looks at all of you dragging him in as he just is confused as fuck as you close the door, and Wolfman starts driving off down the street as you see those bouncers yelling like, what the fuck, and like pointing. Yeah, what are y'all doing?
Can I slap him with the arm?
Yeah, you can. Give me your melee.
Maybe it'll knock him unconscious again.
Is that covered under melee weapon? I mean, would that be
It is a
considered
Oh yeah, it's melee.
a medium or a light?
Oh, that would be. Oh, that'd be a light. That arm was light. That guy wasn't that big.
All right.
So is it melee weapon?
Yeah, melee attack.
Oh, let's go.
Oh shit. Oh damn. 27. I feel like that hand that hand bitch slapped future enemies of yours with a roll like that. That was so good. That was amazing.
The big bad of the campaign just goes, ooh.
God damn.
Like,
I mean, I've heard of some strange weapons.
Yeah, give me that 1d6.
Oh.
Only 1 point of damage, but look, I'm gonna do this
Don't
because
kill me.
that was only 1 point of damage, and I'll kind of attribute that to Stina killing the guy with the headbutt. Now she's like overcompensating, like trying not to kill this one. She only does 1 point of damage, you know. But
Orin was a very measured thing, you know. Like
exactly.
He just wakes up, she just got this guy's arm, just goes like, snap, shut the fuck up and go to sleep.
Yeah, very
with
perfect.
the severed arm of the private, this thing it just supports the private's severed hand goes.
I will do this though.
Blood going everywhere.
Yeah, because that was such a good melee roll, being a 27, I'm going to say that there was some tact to that aside from the damage. So let's do another luck check. Give me a 1d10. Let me know if it's under your luck stat, just to see if you're lucky enough that this
Oh no, it's over.
works the way that you want. Oh, it's over.
Damn.
Yeah, so it slaps him and he just kind of like goes into panic mode, like, what the fuck? And he instantly like kind of getting wild and crazy and like takes a swing at you, Stina.
Oh no, I was gonna use the hand, just go shh.
You put a finger out.
I'll allow it.
Yeah.
I'll allow it, but he still panics and swings at you. But we got to allow that because that just looks so good. But yeah, give me your evasion. Your evasion, Stina.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I got good evasion, it's fine. 18.
Nice. You dodge it. Yeah, he takes a swing and then he takes another swing. This time at you, Nox.
Awesome.
He's just wildly swinging. Yeah. Evasion. Yeah. Wow.
Not bad. 16, right? Yeah,
Oh,
16.
that's a hit. Yeah, wildly swinging,
no.
just backhand fists you in the side of the face. Nox. Only doing 7 points of damage, but don't forget armor is in half. You know.
Yes.
I
I have
do some
subdermal armor on.
So 7. Yeah. What was that, Toymaker?
Can I do some non-lethal melee on this individual?
Absolutely. You can do whatever you want. What do you want to do?
I would very much like to knock this guy out. So
Wait, hold up. We got to pause. PWB in chat. Does the victim recognize the rings and tattoos on the disbodied arm? I absolutely missed an opportunity as a GM. I'm going to rewind a little, and when Stina slaps him with the hand, he's like, oh shit, Frankie? Like, he looks at the hand and like he recognizes it for a second.
No, it's Stina.
Very well done, PWB.
He just sees the matching
Fucking
Death from
beautiful.
Above tattoo on the forearm that you just hit him with.
That was great. But yeah, Toymaker,
yes.
you want to do some type of non-lethal hit on this guy as he's panicking, swinging around wildly?
Yes,
Go for it. Give me
I
your
would.
martial arts or brawling, either or.
2 brawlings. 23 and a 20.
Both are a hit. Give me damages on those.
Just a second.
And I know it's
Or is
non-lethal.
this like a specific knockout blow technique that you got?
I don't have that.
Oh, okay.
I have Kendo and Kyudo.
Okay, because I know one of the martial arts bases just do like the
Oh,
super
yeah.
punch out, like.
So 27 or 28 total damage.
Jesus.
No
Nice.
crits.
Yeah, we'll say that on these punches, you can tell on the second one that you're about to kill him with the punch. You've taken so much hit points from him, but the fact that you were tactfully, like purposefully trying not to kill him, even without the specific non-lethal martial arts, you're able to at least kind of hold back that second punch and bring him to the point of like knocking on death's door here. But he kind of spits up some blood, stumbles back, kind of coughs a little. Okay, fuck, okay. He's like holding his mouth where he's missing a couple teeth now, and he's just like, okay, and puts up his hand like, fuck, okay, okay.
Wrap him up, tape him up, and just
Yeah, you guys are having that, and Leon's just having a nice walk through back to his car.
Stop, my nose broke.
yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, and let's go
Okay.
over to while you're driving off and while you knocked out, let's go over to Leon walking in that car because there's something specifically I forgot about that I can't. But okay, honey, time to pay. Things seem to work out.
They sure did. All right, so I slip her the 200 eddies that I promised for, and then look at her and be like, you know what? As 4 hours have gone by, so I take another rack of cocaine. Business sale still on?
Oh wait, free chrome there, Rasaka for you. Anytime, let's do this.
All right then. Rush to the car. Just get her in the passenger seat. All right. I got to do a little bit of acting to sell this thing we're doing. Oh, steal the Caros! Steal the Caros! Steal the Caros! Get in the thing. I hit the lights and the siren. I start looking like I'm gonna start chasing their car, and then as soon as like we're out of things, I basically then just like start heading to like the nearest greasy Motel 6. And then things happen that are, best
Fade to
left
black.
to out of things. Yeah, fade to black, exactly.
No, I love it.
Even though the game master is serving with that filter.
I am definitely serving. But look, I love that you drive off yelling about Vaqueros, and it works. The bouncers that were pointing, yelling at the van, they see you and they're like, yeah, they went that way, fucking get them, and they're pointing to like. Very clever. Dropping the evidence, the hat, name dropping them, yelling it while you hit the lights. Like
yeah, like I just
very good.
like I'll like basically like I dump the cylinder in my gun just like blindly in the van's direction, just to like sell like, oh yeah, we're gonna get these guys.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, and you end up at a cheap motel, fade to black. You can have your night with Sophia and kind of celebrate. In hopes that, the rest of the plan is successful. You know that they got the officer. They're with the rest of the team.
I trust these guys
You
as
do.
I start blasting the Gowan.
Exactly.
By the time we park, it's like, who the fuck shot my rearview mirror?
Would have been our cover, Leon.
Oh,
And
Leon.
how? Because none of your windows are shot out, but your fucking mirror's shot off.
I got bulletproof windows, not bulletproof mirrors.
But yeah, over to the team. Yeah, so you have this officer. He's given up. He's grabbing his mouth. He's bleeding. Wolfman, I take it you're driving down the street.
Yep.
Where are you headed? You're leaving Haywood. You're leaving the club. Where are you driving to?
So we can either go somewhere on the waterfront, nice and quiet, or we can take him back to, to the good old safe house.
Well, your safe house
we
is
have
probably
a-
the safest place.
I need
Do we
to
have
put arm
facilities in the safe
freezer.
house? That's what I'm.
Yeah, we
do
do
we
need
have
to
a
put the
gel
arm
set up?
freezer.
I didn't know if we equipped that to our base.
The
whole
Gel
hotel?
setup?
I believe so.
It
We
makes
just put
sense
in
that
the
it
mud
would be.
pit.
Yeah, it makes
I
sense
don't
that it would be
remember what
part
we
of the
did with
base.
sheet.
Hmm?
Well, we
I don't
had
think we
sheet.
did.
I just don't know where it went.
Yeah, I think the list is there in the chat too on Discord. But yeah, we can say that. I think that you would have something at least rigged up. If it's not the official from the PDF, I imagine you'd have something like that. Or just use the handcuffs Leon lent you or something, you know?
Yeah, and we can use the raccoons as defense.
There you go. You've got your prison guards.
Yeah, I gotta try to get him at least.
Right.
Yeah, you've got Stina and like the severed arm of like his friend. I think we can get him to say something.
Yeah, but no, absolutely. You can make your way to the base. You're kind of heading there. You're heading to the safe house. Yeah, he's absolutely just like kind of curled up, bleeding. Used to swelling's taken in, the bruising. Like he's pretty fucked up. He's just kind of sitting there tattered, and he's just looking at all you like, what the fuck, man? What do you all want? What do you want?
I'm just gonna look down at him, go to fuck to sleep, and cover his face up and duct tape his ass up. Leave a hole so he can breathe, but he can't see where he's going.
Yeah, he curls up. He's not even fighting. He knows that like he's almost dead. You know, he's really fucking beat up, and he knows
He doesn't
it.
want to get bitch slapped by his.
Oh, it'll take him out. But you make it to the safe house. You get him in. He's in the safe house. We'll say he's locked in a makeshift cage cell sort of area that you've rigged up. But yeah, you've got him. He's just what the fuck do you guys want? What is this?
There'll be time for questions later. I'm sure Stina can come up with a whole bunch of colorful questions for you.
For now, I think the best thing for you is to really ruminate.
Be quiet.
In the best way you can try and make yourself stay alive. And that's to be acquiescence to what we want. And just flick him on the nose.
Little boop.
Yes, not a boop. Right there. His nose probably like hanging over underneath his eye at this point already.
Yeah, no, he just like flinches in pain, and he's like, I already said, what the fuck? What do you want? What is this?
He's a really mouthy and really fucking.
If you don't shut up, this arm, I'll take yours, and I will get the rack 3. You do not want that.
Okay, fuck. You don't want anything. Okay, I'm silent. I'm your trophy, I guess. Fuck it. What? And he gets quiet. And he just curls up, spitting up some blood. You can tell his wheezing and breath probably has some internal damage.
Has anybody got a speed heal or something?
Do a first aid check on him. Just like we need to keep this guy alive and not in shock.
You don't. I probably shouldn't do that. I'm gonna accidentally kill him.
Give him some synth coke. I'm sure we've got plenty because
you've already accidentally killed one person tonight.
But no, Stina having the med tech multi-class absolutely could do a first aid check.
Okay.
I mean, ideally, it would make sense if she had the highest roll, which does make the most sense.
17.
Right?
Yeah.
And you got to use the hand as well to help you out.
You're able to patch him up. He's.
I can put the arm like in his mouth to bite down on. To try to fix it.
No, he's definitely avoiding it. He's pretty grossed out. He's pretty terrified. But you're able to at least give him some first aid, stabilize him a little more, kind of heal him up a little. He just kind of curls up in the corner of the kind of caged area, just being quiet.
I grab a spare set of clothing that nobody really wears anymore, and a pair of scissors, and go into his cage and shear his clothing off. I'll leave him down in his skivvies. Actually, take his skivvies off as well. That way, he's completely complacent. If he does escape, it's gonna be really hard to identify a dead body that's naked that runs away.
So,
yeah, he's not fighting back. He's obviously terrified. You've got him outnumbered. He's hanging on by a couple HP probably. He's not fighting it.
I'm gonna walk in with a chair that's missing the seat part, and a monkey fist kind of over my shoulder.
Same brain cell.
I'll put the chair on the floor. The mistress wants you to sit.
Yeah, he climbs up on the chair.
I've seen this movie.
I'm just gonna sit there and wait for the questions. I mean, Leon and Stella are the.
Well, Leon's in a motel.
Well, I do have so I've got a dope as hell persuasion score, But you'll notice that the car hasn't followed with you because an out-of-control cocaine and cheeseburger party is happening at the Vista Del Rey Motel 6.
So you're going directly to voicemail right now.
Yeah.
You gotta drown that man's inbox with dick pics.
I am already on it, my brother. And I start taking pictures of the general and secure sending them to Leon.
Well, secure.
Yeah, you do that.
I have to open this message.
So put some googly eyes on him first.
Oh, that's a great idea. I'm gonna see if can I do that on this phone?
I'm fucking app.
Is there an app to put googly eyes on your prisoners?
Well,
Look that up real quick.
Probably
Well,
a
yeah.
Snapchat filter.
Yeah.
the instead of face app, it's deface app.
Right?
Well,
Can I do a human perception check on this guy? See how he's actually doing.
Yeah, give me human perception.
I mean, the lawman knows the questions to ask. I
Yeah,
have
you
no
can
idea.
tell-
I just turn wrenches, man.
Yeah, you can tell he's terrified. You know, you can tell that he's terrified, like he's either gonna die or be tortured or murdered or something. Plus, you can tell he's hanging on by a couple HP. So you know he's got that.
Man,
He's
we're
got
not
that
gonna-
going for him too. So he's scared and knocking on death's door.
Well, if you guys
Grab
need
one.
leaving him to stew overnight until I wake up in the morning is always an option.
I grab
Yeah.
a water bottle and a plate of leftover food and set it in the cell. And I just set it in the cell. I don't unlock him or anything. Like he'll figure it out if he needs to. And turn the light off and say, "We'll see you in the morning."
And I can stay on watch to make sure he doesn't escape.
Yeah, when you say that, he just looks at you and just like, what the fuck? Okay. He just like curls up on the ground.
sleep
It's
well.
gonna be fun
and
in
I,
the sex party. And as Knox closes the door, I'm gonna. He's gonna be fun at the sex party tomorrow. As the door is closing.
But yeah, you turn off the lights and close them up in there, and kind of discuss to each other like, all right, well, we've got him. Let's maybe wait for Leon to get here tomorrow and do some interrogating, and y'all kind of agree on that and wind down. What is everybody doing to wind down the night? This guy is curled up in the cell. You know, Leon is MIA with Sophia Fatale, not going to be there till the late morning. What's the rest of the team going to do for the night now?
I'm gonna cut off a little bit of the arm to feed to the raccoons and then put it in the freezer.
I don't like how she's getting them a taste for flesh.
I'm just holding on to the back of Bob's neck and keeping him from going over there. He doesn't need any of that. He's fat enough as is. He's on a diet.
I heard the little raccoon noise.
yeah.
Oh no, I didn't hear it.
Okay.
Sorry, it's too loud.
Yeah, you give him a little bit of the arm meat.
Don't fight over it.
But yeah, you do that. What's the rest of you doing? Stina goes and kind of takes care of the raccoons, feeds them a little bit. What's Toymaker and Wolfman doing?
Wolfman is definitely gonna be taking whatever sound system we have, putting it against the door into the guy's room and blasting that absolute fucking horseshit music that Knox likes into his into the holding cell, so that he doesn't want him to sleep too well.
Okay, so
Yep.
session 3, and we've only session 3, and we've already gone full Waco.
Yeah, and what's Knox doing? Toymaker.
Well, on Knox, myself, I'm walking around, milling about, picking up some small things here and there. We don't live in a pigsty. And then also every once in a while, I'll go over and grab Wolfman's ass and ask him if he saved anything for later, considering how amazing he looked over at the club as Knox. And then I'll grab a beer and toss it over to good old Toymaker. Good work back there, Toymaker.
See, you grab my ass, but you won't get me a fucking beer too. I see how it is.
You gotta work for it.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
Is this another fade to black?
Could be.
All right. Well, Wolfman, is this another fade to black?
I'm gonna crush the soul like a Capri Sun. Yeah, let's fucking go.
All right, fade to black. Toy Maker, what are you doing? Knox
Right.
tosses you the beer as they leave the room.
Pop the top on my beer. I'm gonna do the Z snap on Knox. Just gonna Z snap her and say good luck with that, hun. And I'm just gonna walk straight the fuck out the room and go work in the shop because I do not want to see this.
Nice. Yeah, you have a hard time running tools loud enough to cover up the sounds you're hearing coming from the other room.
I zoned out for 1 second and I come back to fade to black. I'm like, excuse me.
It's like I'm feeding raccoons, and I come back to
The lion
this.
sleeps tonight is coming from the mud pit.
Yeah, that's the only
Don't
safe
worry,
spot.
Andrea.
All right. Well,
That's where
hey.
the raccoons sleep.
And this is where this is where we'll end today's session. We'll pick it up next week, next Thursday, same place, same time, and we're going to continue on the following morning. After all these fade to blacks and all this craziness, we'll start next session with the morning with Leon arriving.
Second one.
And let's just see what kind of horrors Leon walks into in the morning. We'll figure that out. But thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks chat for the awesome ideas, especially PWB. Shout out, that was so funny. And thanks for +2s, -2s, just being part of the story. We really appreciate all of you for that. And we'll see you next time. Like ever 569 says, same bat channel, same bat time, same bat place. We'll be here. See you next time. Take care.
Bye.
Cybernation Uncensored.